It's going to be a quick live tonight. Just wanted to get on. For anybody who's going to come in, whether it's one person or 50 people or 100 people, I'm always appreciative. Don't really care about the views. Don't send me money. Give it to people who need it. It's all good. So tonight I just wanted to talk briefly about carbohydrates. People shorten it to carbs. About the difference between simple and complex carbs. Because when you work out, some people say, well, carbs are bad for you. Don't eat carbs, blase, blase. So one gram of carbs has about 3 grams of water weight. So what does that mean? If you can not eat carbs, because some people will tell you don't eat carbs or have a low carb diet, you're losing water weight. That's it. If you want to lose fat, basically you have to be in a caloric deficit. It's really that simple. It's not hard. Carbs aren't bad. It's when you go over a certain amount, you just gorge in carbs. That's when they're bad. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to explain the difference between complex carbs and simple carbs. So I'm going to do simple carbs first. And this is something people can relate to today because we have a lot of people who are sick, right? And it's a direct byproduct a lot of times of simple carbs. What are simple carbs? Fruit juice, sugar, white bread, cereal, candy, sodas. Anything that's quick. Excuse me. You ever notice how in stores the unhealthy foods cost the least amount while what's healthy costs the most? You ever notice that? There's a reason for that. The FDA is in bed with these companies, the Food and Drug Administration. Now, Chris Rock made a joke one time years ago, and it's so true. He said, "There's no money in the cure for things; it's money in the medication." People need hospitals. I'm talking about decades and decades ago. A lot of people weren't sick like this. Now it's like everybody. Think of somebody in your family who has cancer. And you ask yourself, how'd you get cancer? And think of somebody else. Or just think of one person. And what if you have somebody in your family, or what if you look at your bloodline and people just aren't used to having cancer? But all of a sudden, multiple people just have cancer. And you're like, why are we getting cancer? It's in the foods. We didn't really start getting sick until these food companies got in bed with these chemical companies and different other companies, and it's like, man, hold up, how are these people sick? Just think about it. Yeah, who do you know right now in your family that's sick? Now, who do you know that, like, your friend group that's sick from cancer? Why aren't people getting sick 80, 100, 200 years ago like this? Like, when they're getting sick now. Y'all ever notice that? It's weird to me. But you can also look online, and I really should have done this before I got on here. Excuse me, but in a lot of countries, some of the foods we eat over here, they're not even allowed over there. They're banned because they have so many added ingredients. If y'all look online now, you can look at this. Like, kids from England taste American food for the first time, and they eat it, and they're like, man, I've never tasted anything like this, because in their countries, guess what? They're not allowed to eat certain things. We're sick all the time over here. All the time. I'm talking about some of the healthiest people. Just sick for no reason. And you just wonder, like, man, how do they get so sick? This is in the food. So back to my point. Fast food, cheap. Snack foods, cheap. Healthy foods, expensive. Y'all ever ask yourself why? These doctors and nurses, they won't have jobs if there's nobody to treat. They need people to be sick, and it's a sad situation. Like, people, man, God is not pleased. That's all I'll say. But it's like, I just think of that, and I'm like, how twisted do you have to be to make sure people are sick so that you can have a job? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. But hey, Samuel Westall, how you doing? Now I'm gonna get on complex carbs, and I'm gonna break down the difference between simple and complex carbs. So basically, simple carbs are like stuff that runs through your body very quickly. You ever notice how when you eat sugars, you crash out? Because they're simple because your body doesn't need a lot to break these carbs down. Like chocolate, it's just, man, you eat chocolate, you drink sugar, sugary juices or whatever, anything that's real sweet, it just rushes through your body. If you think back to being a kid, right? Notice how we crash out after we we eat that stuff. Like that's why you have kids that drink it. Like when they're young, they can absorb this, then they go out there and play. After now, I'm talking about, man, we should take naps like it was nobody's business. Because there's something that ran through our system. I haven't eaten cereal in years, but I don't even want it no more because I'm 44. Cereal was cereal when I was growing up. I don't know what's in this stuff now. Like I think I was, what is that cereal? Cocoa. It is it Golden Crisp? It's something. It ain't cookies. Golden. I forgot what it's called. With the little bear on the front. Every box, it smells like somebody blew some cigarette smoke in it. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like nothing tastes the same as it did in the 80s and 90s. Y'all ever noticed that? Am I the only one that noticed that? You look at the stuff nowadays, man. They just be experimenting with stuff. They got some oatmeal cream pie cereal. Why would you put that on the market? Like that doesn't make any sense. People they want to sell it to black people or people of color. No knock to anybody else, but we're the sickest. Like you don't see, like, I mean, you look at fast food commercials and these other commercials, you mostly see people of color. They want us to eat this stuff. And we're some of the most out of shape people. Like in our community, we have almost as many deaths by bad health as we do like homicides and homicide. I'm sorry, and I don't like that. I don't like that. What are complex carbs? Complex carbs like fruits, i.e. bananas and apples, beans, starchy vegetables, potatoes, sweet potatoes, peas, whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, oatmeal, nuts, almond and walnuts. So I'm just going to break down the difference between a lot of this stuff and let you all decide, because like I said, simple, and this is stuff that I actually researched. I wrote it down because I didn't want to miss anything. It's not going to be long. And traveling too, you're correct. Too much sugar and salt. Absolutely. We like a lot of spicy stuff. A lot of people do. Now, when you're young, if you don't have any underlying conditions, it can be good. But the older you get, it's like, hold up. Man, I don't want congestive heart failure. I don't like, a lot of stuff causes diabetes. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm in dialysis 2 days a week. And I've seen that. Or I'm getting my leg amputated because I couldn't pull myself away from the table. That's why I don't get in the holidays. Holidays are a time for family and food and all this stuff. But man, I mean, holidays have led to a lot of situations where you know, one holiday you with your family, next holiday they're gone. Now, I'm not saying we're here to live forever. I'm not saying that. But I'm also saying we don't have to eat ourselves into an early grave. We don't. Hey, Black Barbie, hold on. So the benefits of complex carbs, and I'm gonna turn my camera on and let y'all know I wrote this stuff down. That's why I didn't want to miss anything, so I'm writing it to let y'all know. But I'm going back off camera. All right. Sustained energy. Sustained means you have energy. It's not like you crash after like an hour or so. Like complex carbs, when you eat right, you have the energy to kind of maintain. It helps regulate blood sugar levels, so keep it level. Helps keep blood sugar levels where they're supposed to be. It promotes its safety and reduces hunger. That's very important. So when you eat simple carbs, you'll be hungry again like an hour sometimes, maybe 45 minutes. Because it doesn't fill you up. That's why it's simple. It breaks down so quickly in your body. It's almost like your body's saying, feed me again. No, it's not the way it's supposed to work. Hey, hope I pronounce it right. Nima Owir. How are you? It promotes safety and reduces hunger. It improves digestion and bowel movement. Complex carbs, it takes a while to break down. Simple carbs, it doesn't. That stuff runs right through you. So when you're able to digest properly, the food is in your body properly. When stuff is just stuck, it's like, man. And bowel movement, that goes without saying. Nobody wants to be on the toilet for 20 minutes after you ate like one thing. It's like, yo, what is this? Face reveal. What's up? All right. Just came from leg day. I'm tired. I'm going back off. What else? We got, it provides essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This other stuff doesn't do that. I was told this, and I have to kind of agree. The more ingredients something has, the worse it is for you. The more ingredients something has, the worse it is for you. Go look at these other countries. Go look at England. Go look at Asia, for instance. Them Asians eat all kind of rice. How many overweight Asians do you see? Not a lot. I don't see a lot of overweight Asians. Okay, you're 20 years old. That's cool. No doubt. I'm older than 20. Like how many overweight Asians do you really see? But they'll eat rice, man, like it's no tomorrow. So it's got to be something. It ain't the rice. It ain't the carbs. It's something else. It's something else. Now, when it comes to insulin, right? Whole grains are the only carbohydrate that doesn't spike insulin, right? Whole grains are the only carbohydrate that doesn't spike insulin. Now, once again, what's an example of a whole grain? Brown rice, quinoa, oatmeal, stuff like that. That doesn't spike your insulin. But other carbs, for the most part, will. Complex carbs are slow to digest, leading to being full longer. This leads to not wanting to eat just for no reason. So, have y'all ever been through this? You eat something like you think it's a big meal, but you know it's kind of unhealthy. And like, man, you just all of a sudden, I'm hungry again. Now, women are always hungry anyway. Don't take offense, women. But you all have these bottomless pits called stomachs. Y'all are always hungry. D Black Barbie, good question. Jasmine rice is good, but in moderation. I like jasmine rice. I do, but in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Because the jasmine rice we eat is a lot different than jasmine rice in other countries. I like jasmine rice too, Chevy, but they're like, I try to cook mine. I used to get it in the Uncle Ben's pack. I just rather cook mine because I don't know what's all in it from Uncle Ben's. I mean, shout out to Uncle Ben, I guess. I don't know, but I'd rather cook it. So you want to make sure you are eating stuff that's slow to digest. Also, and I'm gonna get on camera for this. When you chew your food, and that's why we have these front teeth and the back teeth. That's why we have that. Chew your food starting at the front. It's probably gonna look like this when you chew. But you're supposed to chew your food really slowly until it gets to the back. And then by then it's broken down so much that it's easier to digest. Some people just take 4 and 5 chews, swallow and smile and start eating again. No, that's why God made our mouths like this. People don't know that. Chew your food slowly. If you eat a small meal, it can feel like a Thanksgiving dinner if you chew it right. But people just want to chew and chew, and it's something be so good. We just love that chicken from Popeyes, and we just chewing, and next thing you know, you done ate a meal, and then you hungry again in an hour or 2 hours. No, chew it slowly. Your mouth ain't going nowhere. Take your time, chew the food. Complex carbs are slow to digest, but it's even better when you chew right. By the time they get to your food makes it to the back of your mouth, it should be broken down. It should almost be like small, like grainy, no matter what you eat. No matter what you eat. Just, chew the flavor out of it. Some of y'all women know the way y'all be chewing gum and be popping that gum, man. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know. It'd be funny, man. Not eating carbs does not, I'm sorry, let me read it right. Not eating carbs doesn't guarantee losing fat. It does help with weight loss, like I said. So 1 gram of carbs is equivalent to losing 3 grams of water weight. So say you stop eating carbs, or you pull back on carbs. If you still kind of like, if you got that belly fat, that's not because of the carbs. It's because you're not in a caloric deficit. The only realistic way, let me not say that. The best way, the most effective way to lose weight or to lose fat is to be in a caloric deficit, not weight. You can cut out carbs and lose weight, but losing fat is different. I know some people who work out all the time and they say, I ain't losing fat like I should. One, their diet's got to be trash. That's the only answer. Your diet is trash. Because I've seen people lose weight. I have clients who are losing weight, but they say, I want to lose the fat. I'm like, how's your diet? Well, and then when they say, well, I'm like, I already know. You got to eat right. Get in a caloric deficit. Protein. I'm drinking a protein shake right now. It's a mix with water and Fairlife chocolate milk and a banana and some protein powder. Normally I put different stuff in it, but I'm trying to lean up for real. It's not about the carbs. It's about being in a caloric deficit. I went over that in the previous live. It's 3,500 pounds or 3,500 calories per pound. So you get in a caloric deficit by burning more calories than you're putting in your body. That's literally it. I've been losing inches. That's good, the Black Barbie. That's what you want to do. One of the things I tell my clients, and I'm thankful that they listen. When this is when it clicks when you work out. when you have an outfit that you've worn before, and it fits totally different. That's when it clicks right there. You're like, okay, you become not a monster, but you're on your way. When I say a monster, I mean a good monster. Like, I can do this. I remember when I was losing weight and my pants started fitting differently, and I was like, okay, and I just became obsessed with losing weight after that. But when you get to the point where you see your clothes starting to fit differently, that's when it changes. Is this Diddy? No, but Ruggins, I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out of here though. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, one gram of carbs is equivalent to 3 grams of water weight. Water weight is different. What's up? What up, Hitter? Appreciate it. Water weight is completely different. Water weight helps you lose weight, not necessarily fat. You can lose water weight going to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom. Hold on. Let me make sure I got all this stuff. Like I said, it's not gonna be long. So, like I said, it's not gonna be long at all. Complex carbs, simple carbs. Complex carbs, basically not the opposite of fast food, the opposite of sweets. Simple carbs, once again, sodas, candy, cereal, any cereal. The stuff can say it's healthy. Honey Nut Cheerios can say what helps cholesterol, but it's got all that sugar in it. That's why it's called Honey Nut Cheerios. White bread, sugar, fruit juice. I ain't gonna lie. The only juice I drink is 0-calorie Minute Maid. Zero sugar Minute Maid. It's got 5 calories per serving, 7 servings in the bottle, so 35 calories. That's it. That's the only juice I drink. I know it's hard. People don't want to give up a lot of stuff. But it's a lifestyle. When you want to get in shape, and when you want to be better, you can't take a helicopter to the top of the mountain. You got to climb it, right? Taking a plane or a helicopter is very easy to do that, but that's laziness. You know what I'm saying? Getting medication to do it, that's laziness. Earn it, pound by pound. You'll feel better about yourself. I was about, when I was working in security at a place called the Fennec, right? It's in Birmingham. I felt I needed to look the part. So I was like 230, 235. And I said, let me just try to gain about 20, 30 pounds. I got up to 297 pounds. I was big, I'm 6'7", so I looked the part, intimidating, but it was hard on my knees. It was hard on breathing because I'm like, dang. And then sometimes we'd have to break up fights. Free Diddy. I know Free Diddy. How'd you get back in here? Yeah, you gone again. It said free, my bad. So I'm thinking, I need to look the part. Let me just look the part. So I got up to that weight, and I was like, I would come home sometimes, and I live on the 2nd floor. So when I wash clothes, give me a wrench, Steven. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Hold on, let me see. I think I know. Yeah. There you go. So I would always be like, dang, man, I'm tired. I'm walking up the steps and I'm like, whew. So I decided to lose weight. I lost that first 5 pounds, and it takes a while. Your weight fluctuates. So I lost 5 pounds, gained 3, lost 8, gained 2, lost 10, and after that I was on my way. When I got down to about 275, I'm like, oh, I'm still tired, and I got to lose more weight. So I worked out even harder. And then I got to the point where I was 260, and I was like, okay. And then I started putting my pants on, and I'm like, these pants don't fit no more. So I eventually got down to about 224. I'm about 230 now, 228, 230. That's why I'm gonna keep it. I saw that they this. It's not gonna be easy. It took me 9 months to lose about 70 pounds, 75 pounds, about 9 months. But it was so worth it. I feel better. I feel better. I mean, I'm not, women, I'm not in it for compliments, but I get compliments because I dress better. I just have a lot more confidence about myself. Not that I didn't feel confident, because at the Fennec I was, getting numbers left and right, but I didn't care about that. But I'm healthier. I'm not out here just struggling to get up the stairs, and I'm able to help other people. That's really that's really what it's about. So anybody who's watching this, whether you watch it now or later, I'm gonna say this: you can do it. I didn't think I could do it. People used to tell me, "Well, you're gonna be a trainer one day. You got it in you." I'm like, man, whatever. Now I'm a trainer. I got clients. I got 5 on my way to 6, and I'm really wanting to own my own gym. That's gonna take a bit of time, but you can do it. Stuff like this, writing stuff down, researching, helps me to give the information to people, because I mean this is free information. I don't have to pay for this. It's easy in theory, but when you want to do it, when you want to make a lifestyle change, you can do it. I promise you, it's not hard. You just got to commit to it. I don't have it's just me here, so I understand. Some people have children. Some people have multiple. I have 2 jobs. I work at the gym. That's my second job, and I train while I'm at work. And then I got to get my workout in. But I'm telling you, if you want to make time to do stuff, it takes you just saying to yourself, "I'm going to do this." Not just for me, but I want it. God forbid I die of anything else. I want to be here for my daughter. I want to be here for my nieces and nephews, their kids and their kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to be here for that. So when you go in the store, I challenge you, if you want to lose weight, that stuff you normally get, just walk by the aisle. Just say, no, I'm going to do something different. Research stuff. If you don't, know what to do, hit me up. My email address is SD, like Stephen Durrell, _Brown 33 at yahoo.com. You can hit me up. I'll tell you. I'm gonna start doing some videos, different exercises, like quick workouts. I got this suggestion from a lady I watched named Tamara. Tamara, she has a YouTube channel. Y'all go check it out. And while I'm on that, Alabama Hitter. Now, this is not, we all came together for a specific purpose, but the Alabama Hitter, HITTA. Go check out his channel. Go check out Real Talk with Tamara. Check their channels out, man. I don't know if anybody knows about Young Dolph besides us. But go check their channels out. You'll be very informed. These some cool people. He and I from Alabama, so we share that bond. But yeah, my email address is and it's Stephen with a V. So SD _Brown 33 at yahoo.com. SD _Brown 33 at yahoo.com. Don't send me nothing crazy, because I'm just gonna block you. I am. I will give up my number on here, but I ain't gonna do that yet. I'll give it out in my email if you want it. But yeah, y'all decide to make a change today. If you want, it's not hard. I did, and I promise you, you will feel better about yourself when you start losing that weight. I'm telling you, it's more than weight. It's 70% diet, 30% exercise. It just is. It is. You got to put the work in. It's gonna be some days you don't feel like it. Keep it going. Push yourself. And like I said, I'm gonna be putting up some videos, some quick workouts for people. You can go to my channel and look at some of my clients. I train women. I train anybody, but a lot of dudes, for some reason, they don't. I don't know. But the women they be getting busy, and I'm thankful for them. I'm not one of them trainers that be all over their clients. I'm be touching on her. I get their permission before I touch them. That's just me, because some of them are married. But that's just me anyway. But I just hope that I can help people. If y'all have any questions, email me, SD _Brown 33 at yahoo.com. And that's it. So simple carbs and complex carbs. I challenge you, the next time you go in the store, walk by that trash, that garbage, because it's cheap. All these even snack cakes don't even taste the same. I haven't eaten snack cakes in years, but Star Crunchers don't taste like they used to. I ain't lying. Oatmeal cream pie, like Swiss rolls, this stuff used to taste good. Now, I heard, man, they taste like nothing but sugar with cream in it. I mean, it's not that wasn't the case before, but it's just something different about this food. You know, once again, in the words of Chris Rock, there's no money in the cure, there's money in the medication. People want us to be sick. Chevy Blue, I used to like Star Crunches too, man, but I, don't eat it. Don't eat it if you can't help it. If you can help it, don't eat it. So that's it, y'all. God bless y'all. You know, like I said, y'all check out the Alabama Hitter and Real Talk with Tamara. Check their channels out. And if you want me to shout your channel out, you know, let me know. I got you. I don't have a lot of followers, but you know, for the people that do follow, it's all good. I got my dumbbells in the back. Alexandria, you're good. Don't eat Star Crunch. Don't eat no snack cakes. I'm out, y'all. I'm finna take a shower. I gotta be up for. I got a client in the morning. I gotta go to another guy's gym too to get some pointers from him by like 7 o'clock. So, y'all be blessed. That's it, man. I have a good night. God bless y'all, man. And I just pray that what I'm saying is actually helping people. Like I said, that's my email address. You can reach out to me. Y'all have a good night. Peace.